You've heard it said that well begun is half done, and this certainly applies to speaking. When you start your speech, you must focus everything on making a positive first impression on your audience members. Remember, it's the first impression that causes them to form a judgment of you and of what's coming. This opens them up and prepares them to listen to you and to be affected by your remarks. Knowing how to structure an introduction, and basically they tell you, memorize your introduction and your close word for word so that you could give it waking out of a sound sleep. And knowing how to take the stage and give your introduction can make or break your speech. Now, by finding ways to open your talk with greater warmth or friendliness or impact, you can have the audience eating out of the palm of your hand within 30 seconds of beginning to speak. And this is your goal. If you're making a presentation where someone is introducing you, it's the introduction that sets the stage. The purpose of the introduction is to build expectancy in the audience. Its goal is to cause the audience to lean forward mentally and emotionally to hear what you have to say. Therefore, you must carefully plan your introduction in advance. For example, if the introduction says the person you're about to hear has made more than $1 million in 3 different industries and has broken several industry-wide records for sales and profitability, and he never even graduated from high school, and he's here to tell you how to do it yourself, everybody will be listening. You see, so a good introduction, which you write and prepare yourself, sets the stage and causes people to say, "Whoa, I want to hear what this person has to say." Now, after the introduction, lots of things need to happen. So keep the next 5 things in mind as you're taking the stage. First, step up confidently, look the part, build positive expectations, take charge immediately, and be authentic and humble. I'll give you an example. I will stand up in front of a sales audience and I will say, many people in this audience are going to double their income over the next 6 to 12 months by using the techniques I will teach you, and you must resolve to become one of them. Is that a good goal for today? I do this and people, yes, absolutely. Everybody wants to be among the ones who are going to double their income. A good, strong opening gets the entire attention of the entire room. And then it's pretty hard to make a mistake if you're properly prepared. Here are several things that you can do to create a lasting first impression and start strong with any audience. First, you can begin by complimenting the audience members sincerely and with great respect. Smile as if you're really glad to see them, as if they're all old friends of yours that you've not seen for quite a while. My friend Cabot Robert used to say this. When he was a young speaker, he would get all worked up behind the stage, getting ready to go on, and he'd say, "Here I am, here I am." He said then one day he changed to thinking, "There you are." And from then on, when he went onto the stage, he would look at the audience and he would say, "Wow," to himself, "there you are." And it had a totally different effect on the audience. Also, you can use a current front page news story to transition into your subject and to illustrate or prove your point. You can even bring a copy of the newspaper and hold it up as you refer to it in your introduction. This visual image of you holding the paper and reciting or reading a key point rivets the audience's attention and causes people to lean forward to hear what you have to say. Now, one of the most important parts of starting a speech is to build a bridge between yourself and the audience members. Build a bridge with something that you and the audience have in common. It can be the fact that you work today or that you worked in the past in this industry. You may have children, just as they do. When you take a few minutes to build a bridge of commonality between yourself and the audience members, you immediately put them on your side. Does anybody here have any children? Well, so do I. And boy, raising kids today is one of the most difficult things you ever do. Isn't that true? And they all nod their head, and you've built a bridge. When you build a bridge, they see you as one of them. They feel that you're more knowledgeable and approachable because of your common backgrounds. So always think, what do I have in common with these people that I can mention right at the beginning?